aims to combat trafficking in persons and smuggling of migrants at national and regional level between Nigeria and European Union by providing support to strengthen the capacities of the national agency for the prohibition of trafficking in persons. Nigeria Immigration Service, Nigeria Police Force, and network of CSOs against secret trafficking, abuse, and labor in addressing human trafficking and smuggling of migrants. Trafficking in persons and smuggling of migrants is destroying lives, families, and our communities. Let's do events to stop it. Beware of human traffickers and migrant smugglers. This message is brought to you by ATIPSOM Nigeria, a project funded by the European Union and implemented by FIAPP, a Spanish public foundation. For more information, visit www.atipsom.com. ATIPSOM. Together, we can end trafficking in persons and smuggling of migrants.
Okay, yes, 99.5 was Sylvia FM 90 days. So welcome on board this evening to ATIPSOM Voice on Radio. My name now, Chair the King.
And my name now, Uncle Joe, and I may be the person where they coordinate communication for ATIPSOM. And as you know, ATIPSOM action against trafficking in persons and smuggling of migrants for Nigeria. And a project where European Union they fund and where FIAP with the Spanish Public Foundation they implement. With the welcome on again, once again for this our next episode. We get our speaker here will be Mr. Kenneth Gyang, and I be the person who will direct the movie, very popular movie one they watch for Netflix, Oloture. If you never watch this movie, you know, say you never started to watch a movie on human trafficking. So he going to discuss the impact of film production on preventing human trafficking in Nigeria.
Oh, okay. Well, hello. Yeah, Mr. Kenneth Gyang, good evening.
Hi, good evening.
How you doing? Welcome to Wazobia FM Abuja.
I'm good, so thank you.
Okay, my name is Chair the King from Wazobia FM, and I'm here with Uncle Joe.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us.
Okay. How would I get now?
Well, they're fine. Well,
okay. My English are not too strong, though, so
you go. No,
Anyhow,
when it comes to directing movies, I mean, we don't check for pidgin or English. We check for the content,
yes,
and you know one of the go-to guys when it comes to content for movies.
Yeah, thank you.
Confirm. So today we'll discuss about the impact of film production on prevention of human trafficking and smuggling of migrants. And you get projects where we say, you know, you go for this cause. So
yes. And so we made the film called Oloture, we can just release on Netflix on the 7th of October. Yes, so that's the film, and it's about trafficking. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's great.
Wow, maybe it's more something. So that basically, one ask, wouldn't be, you know, for a person like you to direct a movie like that, they ask, wouldn't be your own understanding of human trafficking, and to which extent you think, say, you know, this thing don't reach for Nigeria? That's this human trafficking.
Yeah, well, human trafficking for me is about taking people illegally to go and work for another place. Most people, they concentrate on just sex trafficking, but sex trafficking is just one aspect of human trafficking, because if you carry people, they then go become domestic servants. Sometimes, you know, you will just force them into all sorts of criminality, you know. So, for me, I mean, human trafficking is very, very broad, where it has to do with forced labor, when they carry people, when they just go work against their will. And it's not always about, say, them will carry people go out of Nigeria. If it can carry person from Plateau State, they will carry and go maybe Lagos State. So for me, that is my understanding of human trafficking, I mean, broadly.
Oh, okay. Now, make I ask you now, what do you think, say, be the major, you know, then they call them push factors where they make human trafficking they thrive? and how you think say through film people fit take prevent human trafficking?
Hi. Which one now? Which one is that? What if you call human trafficking the heart of it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, plenty thing. Because for me, the first thing is that it is about desperation. And when people are desperate, they become very vulnerable.
That's so.
And when you are vulnerable, people can easily exploit you.
Okay.
So poverty can be an aspect of it. Sometimes it could just be over ambition. And sometimes it could be because you just think and say grass could be greener on the other side. Because sometimes you have people who are doing very well in Nigeria, right? Maybe they are working in the studio like you, or they are lecturers, but they want to leave Nigeria to go and work in another place, and the sort of work that they actually do, because they don't even know. So I've seen a lot of young people who are even doing very well in Nigeria. They will sell all their property because some people have actually promised them that they can carry and go and they will give them better job. So there are all kinds of aspects. But for me, the biggest thing that I'm looking at for me is lack of information, being vulnerable because of a desperate situation, and majorly poverty.
Okay. Okay, so now how you think, say, being a director, and then somebody will say, you know, a lot of people they look up to for movies and all that. In which ways you think say films and movies fit help prevent human trafficking?
So personally, I will tell my story because before now I've been developing another project on migration and trafficking. And all the time, people keep asking me, say, why I did make film on migration when there are other things that are made about migration. But those people they make, don't forget, say, not the Nigerians make them, or not the Africans make them. Or Igbo people, they come with their money, conscious for Africa. I know because nobody can tell your story better than you.
Sure.
So they will not understand the basic sensitivities and sensibilities of Africans. So they will always tell the story based on what you
Then think.
Now, for me, I think that majorly our people don't really we have not been making enough films that will be able to open the eyes of people to the scourge of trafficking, right? So, and film, if it will endure awareness, no matter how much awareness NGO they do. One film, Fit Travel, where people will watch it almost all over the world, that people will realize that, okay, they will actually sell, film can sell a bigger message in terms of awareness than any other media that I would actually think about, right? So, for instance, I will go back to our film, Oloture. When the film came out, right, I mean, it was like maybe in the top 10 of maybe 28 countries around the world, I mean.
Yes.
And if you go social media, that's Twitter, you will see that people from Brazil to France, they are writing in their languages about the film, and they're talking about how horrible trafficking is. So I am not sure there's going to be any awareness that an organization can do that would be bigger than that sort of awareness. And this is just one thing. So imagine, say, what other filmmakers do, they try to carry one aspect of it. And for me, the film should be as realistic as how we try to portray it in Oloture. And I will tell you why.
Tell us.
I don't want this American film called
Checking.
Taking, yes. It's about an American guy in ex-CIA. So I think in France, they kidnap his daughter to sell her insulin.
Oh, yes. I don't see that movie actually.
Because he was a CIA guy, he was able to fight those people. But you see, that is the way Hollywood they portray him. One woman with a plate of in those states, she don't get the skills of a CIA agent to fight these people. So for me, as an African storyteller, and for me, what I would just tell filmmakers the same. When they tell some of these trafficking stories, they should try to relate it as make it as relatable as possible to our sensibilities as Africans. Because the issue of trafficking will be action film. Now something where people suppose calm down, watch them. So that's for me is how I think that film can help in spreading the message and trying to prevent human trafficking by creating awareness and telling people these are the terrible things that go on out there.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thank you so much. As I watched the movie, I come to wonder, say, the movie really shed light on how these young girls are being recruited and how they are deceived. And I come to the wonder, waiting inspire this man to even start this movie. So I beg, if you tell us what inspire you to, direct this movie. Yes. And then if you tell us a brief story, maybe just a summary about for those who never watched the movie, they feel understand how what the movie is all about.
Okay, so Oloture is a film where the set up from Nigeria. It's about this young girl where the prostitutes that live with her. And as she is going on investigating, she gets raped. And that rape is a thing that then pushes her towards really taking this whole thing personal in order to expose these people. Where they carry people who traffic them, go abroad.
Okay.
So that's what Oloture is about.
Wow.
So if I was saying in English, Oloture is a film that set in Nigeria about a naive journalist who goes undercover to expose the shady world of human trafficking. But she's not used to that environment. So, because that environment is crawling with ruthless traders and thieves. But Oloture finds warmth and friendship with Blessing and all the other prostitutes that live with her.
Okay.
But unfortunately, during one of her investigations, she gets raped. And that made it a very personal thing for her to push and unravel the mystery behind those people who are trafficking women out of Nigeria.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, thank you very much.
Now, in terms of the inspiration, the inspiration, some years ago, it's either 2008 or so, there was a BBC documentary. It's a 3-part documentary because this is a trafficking program, so I can actually just summarize it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a 3-part BBC radio documentary called Desperate Dreams. But one of the stories is about a Nigerian girl who gets trafficked, but she got stuck in Agadez in the Niger Republic.
Okay.
And so the girl was sleeping with 14 different men a day until one day she approached this BBC reporter and who helped her to bring her back to Nigeria. Now, on coming back to Nigeria, the girl tested positive for HIV.
Wow.
And apparently she had left her child, her 5-year-old child, when she got trafficked. And the child, she came out to me that the child has actually died.
Wow.
And her mother is suffering with the disease, right? But the funny thing at the end of the documentary was that when the BBC reporter asked the young lady, if tomorrow somebody comes to tell you that they want to take you to Europe, will you follow them? Well, I know what she said.
No.
She said yes, she will follow them.
What?
Even after our experience.
Yes. So that is when I also realized that this thing is very, very deep. So I started working, I currently work on migration story from 2016. I've been presenter for Burkina Faso, me and my partner, Moses. So we come with teaching competition where careers go Europe, 3 European countries. So as we work on the projects, I don't meet somebody where they from Malta, one of my friends, where they part of my group for them. The man told me that the amount of people he is seeing when they come from Nigeria,
No, they hear you.
Okay, yeah, the amount of people waiting in the sea coming out of Nigeria, right, towards Malta in order to get into the sea to head to Europe, and it is alarming. So he was thinking that maybe we're in a civil war or something, you know. So that actually pushed me towards making this sort of film. So when Ebony Life Films came with this story, because I was looking for funding in Europe, but they already had funding.
Yes.
So and they told me that they wanted me to make a fund directed film. So that's how I jumped at it.
Wow.
And I used my personal stories because I did travel a lot.
Yes.
And I did see all these sisters living different corners for Europe. And the heartbreaking one was that I was in Luxembourg, when a very small country for Europe. Luxembourg, when white people full up, you know, but you will still see our Nigerian sisters for corners of Luxembourg. I mean, it's a very surprising thing. So that for me is what inspired me to make this film. So it's almost like a personal,
a personal story of experience
project for me.
Okay.
Wow.
I'll be small something. You don't see things, so.
I don't see things.
Yeah. I mean, you're really one of those making difference.
Do you know that? Let me tell you.
Yes.
The very one time, I think it was like in 2018. I don't know where they traveled to, but I passed through Ethiopia. I saw one young girl. She does not know her boarding gate. She's from Nigeria. And I know that this girl is getting trafficked. Right?
Wow. Yes.
She doesn't know her boarding gate. So she asked me, say, which one be a boarding gate? She just try to ask me. I just show her. Do you know, when I know where this girl to go to?
Where?
India.
What?
Yes. India is one of the worst places for women in the world. Based on how they treat their women.
Yes.
And you see that women, they come out, they protest about how the men they treat them.
Yes.
We don't have that.
So you can imagine an African girl, the Nigerian girls going there, getting trafficked to India.
Wow. Hey, no.
I even took a picture with her. I said, okay, let she give me her contact so that you know I go check up on her.
Yes.
But she told me, say, make her give her my own, say that she go check up on me. Up to today, she never, this years now, she never gets in touch.
Wow. Just to show you how deep this human trafficking, how our young people every year, every month they're being trafficked.
Wow.
Some people will come with stories.
So you understand all those switching stories,
promise them
all
better life,
those.
but they end up seeing the worst form of life. Thank you so much, Mr. Kenneth.
Gyang.
I beg, we want to make you advise our young people. You know, say, and as this COVID-19 now come impact this country, bad. And so
Come like say to make a palapala come worse.
And you know, so with current thing what they happen for Nigeria now, so many people now go the research how they go leave Nigeria. I mean, with any destination. I beg, if you advise our youths, you know, regarding this human trafficking and migration.
See, the advice I will tell people to say, you see, as I stay for Nigeria, you know what in Nigerians they talk now, say we die here, I tell myself, say, I know if you stay for any other country apart from Nigeria, because anything will happen, last, if I did Wahala, I know, say, I just call one in my relationship will help you.
Yes.
If you did out there, you are totally on your own. That is one. Number two, the truth is, what will they see for film from America and Europe? Not be so those countries too. I remember I was in a train in New York. You know, I'm not saying I'm vomiting all over the train. Like, the trains in New York is one of the dangerous places, like, the things that you would actually like see. But and then you could actually see how people are suffering, homeless people, because they're not pay their bills. But when Americans will show you their film, they will show you the good parts of
their country.
America. You go to and so America. Not be so easy. From the Middle East to Europe or to America, or if not be say you get anything concrete to go to, no give anybody money, say that they tell you, say they will help you. They will look for work for you. Even at work when they look for you, then why they pay them money? Every transaction when money exchange kind for trafficking, you know, say just to put yourself for trouble.
That's so.
And for me, I know say Nigeria, of course, the truth is in Nigeria they had. But now, if all of us, 400 million people, no people run leave Nigeria, so we just stay here work to see say we don't build better country. And they should never ever listen to anybody that tries to sell the idea that the grass is greener on the other side for them, except if they have something very concrete that they are going to do, that they source for themselves, but not because somebody they tell them say they want to carry them, go give them a job.
Okay, well, maybe small something at all at all.
Maybe small thing.
You know, all these ones now just eye opener in a way, so that people go definitely because you know some people even call like if you call some states now for West, some people just say or some countries or West, some people just say that na God's own land. If they flow with milk and honey, you know, somebody don't. I'm serious. So the baby she don't travel go Dubai, but she dey look for transport to come back now. Seriously, they call me. They call me. Some of our friends called me last week. Say, "How far now, guy? Help us. Me now help me." I said, "No, I don't know what they talk about." They say, so person. I would tell you, I don't want to call name. So you understand? I said, but I mean, this person they here. You get saloon.
You get saloon.
You understand?
If they get
You get
business,
saloon.
you get income every day.
You understand that kind of thing? People they call you for home service, and then you carry yourself, package yourself. Say, "Wanna be 7 friends." At first, see the first story where she first they tell we know how. Say, no, her sister they the boy just born. So she should go do a move on. I ask, can you be the mother to your sister? Do you understand? Because me I don't really know say command on the day already.
Yeah.
You understand? And then she comes say no, say so she just won't go, you know, briefly, just at most say 6 months, then she'll come back. I said, well, I said, good luck. Oh, I am not your dad, I'm not your mom, but I'll advise you as a friend. Why hang 6 months of your life? Then nobody say they go now, they go there, okay, agree, say they go do a move on now. Do you understand? And then the Omugo way they go take care of your sister picking. Why your sister not go use that money, take pay small nanny for there? You say to pay nanny, they very well. I said, they make your sister put the pikin for crutch. They make you do there, they live your own life, they go. Why you say look for a person who go marry you? Once you don't marry, it's somebody go do somewhere they eye you, you go, you carry yourself come out. You know, say they made travel October last year. The two people come here around May, they say now bad business then carry waka go do.
Wow.
7 of them. Out of 7 of them, now only 1 don't fit come back. That one in family members send out transport.
The rest just
They say I say that one say na bad business, then they go for say COVID come jam the whole thing. They no come be. I say imagine so you carry yourself come up from here go do business. When people wey they legally go do business, go do their business, come back. So you can imagine all those person go they lie give you, say the other side they green, then you say in turn go they lie give people supposed to advise you.
Man, maybe I tell you something, bro. Like just like the story where they tell us, bro.
Yeah.
Make I tell you. The young one guy at the midterm 2014 for Brazil. He come from Venezuela on holiday. But you know, Venezuela can't get problem. So now so the guy come move to America. In New York. You know when I go see this guy, you know what's it? In Venezuela he wants his restaurant too. He owns his restaurant in Venezuela, but in America, if they work for another person's restaurant, and because he cannot pay his bills sometimes in the year, he has to actually work in 2 different places. So I know they see this guy until maybe nights. He will come back, will tell me, say, Kenneth, I'm very, very tired. He will sleep, will come back up again by 6 a.m. Like saying they stay for Lagos. Do you understand? He will head and work for here, work for here. For me, think about it. That's the way the restaurant owner for the country. Now you can work for one shop or the owner or the other for another person country. Then those are the things why they see. That's why for me, anytime when I get opportunity, I tell young people say, not be so when I same. Because for America, we know to they pay bills like that. But if America not pay the bills, you know what's going to happen now? When they off the gas, that's so cold will kill you. If you do anything, like you don't take pay for this, you don't pay for that, you will just stay on your own. So who you going to come and send your money? Nobody.
Wow. No be small something. I must say, Mr. Kenneth Gyang, DGN. Now me put up for you like that. I must say, you know, a very nice time talking with you. And then just as your projects you did very lively as well. And we enjoy ourselves. But we go just hear from people with their phone line now briefly. so that they'll share their own experiences with us as well. Many of them say, now only us just come do family G's for radio.
That's so.
Yes, so the family and so like that.
Confirm. Okay, so you already out there already listen to us for radio. The numbers to reach us now 094600995. Share your own experience, or follow us talk this evening if now advice you get. Then if you don't see the movie Oloture, now the director now they follow the gist. If he just give a shout out and then follow and talk as well. But look, we hear from you this evening. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, good evening. How you doing?
Hello?
Yeah,
hello, good evening,
they
sir.
hear you.
Good evening, sir. I'm trying to say,
How you doing now?
fine, well done. This John is calling from Oando before Guarenta.
Okay.
There's one accident from Guarenta for under that bridge now. The man to kill one man. The man there under bridge now as I'm talking to you.
Yeah. Okay, we'll go announce them now so that the authorities go there, confirm. So about road safety and police, make sure help us reach there.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
I beg help us tune down the volume of your radio.
Okay. Good evening.
Yes, evening.
My name is Abdul.
Okay.
Okay, Abdul, welcome.
The issue about people going to the abroad. If you have to work before you go to abroad, but some people will just go like that and go to abroad. What now? They will go to abroad to go and find them. I will say that this our country is very rich more than the other people country. I will say the money they use to go to the abroad, you use this to do any company or any bakery something. Let other people to come and benefit inside. Okay, look at the other man talking now. The other man is suffering in abroad. The other girl they are suffering in abroad. What is the reason to go to the abroad? People didn't appreciate the fact that they will go to abroad. Anything they have, let us be in this Nigeria and do everything. I love my country more than the other people foreign.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much for joining us. Okay. Hello, good evening. Hello. Well, sorry, you're going to turn down the volume of the radio when you call us. Wow.
Oh, check the key.
Yes, how you doing?
You will continue to remain the key forever. Good evening, sir.
Confirm evening. I did with Uncle
Where
Joe.
you work on a blessed the talk.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, no.
Welcome.
You know, these are our people where they go abroad there. This to say what is their work for our country day. I'm not sure say they go even dream say they will go abroad. Okay, look at now. What if they go to our country there we will see. We dey see what they happen. If it's good for you, not to say that go good for everybody. But make them do what go make them don't go abroad now. Make them open parties for their according to this last man way call now. Make them give them what they want. See now we get doctor where they abroad. This also they go call the cop, say make they come hospital there where they go to work. They go like to come. Or we get money now, or company, they put money, say, okay, see what where they go to work. They don't go like to go abroad now. Okay, now look at the process what they do. Our country, we see our friends, they don't do, they don't answer us. All this is now what they request, they don't give to them, and they don't go abroad. If you have where to go, any person will have money to go, make them go.
Okay, well, thank you. Thank you.
When they send a car to go come, they disturb you.
Oh, yeah, no, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, ma. Hello.
But if you call them well, then we call back.
Okay.
And my contribution of that, so thank you.
Okay, but before you even here now, I want to tell her something. We not they say make anybody not go abroad.
No.
You understand? If you don't go abroad, fine, but follow the due processes. What did they go abroad go do? You they go abroad go school. I mean, they go enjoy yourself or they come back. I mean, they go check your body matter in hospital. I mean, you won't go there go work. I know my friends they know when they here. Now the place we won't work because now software engineer. And then call them, send paper. You go US embassy and tell them say, okay, your company don't send document to. But they could capture your details and everything. You don't even spend 2 weeks. Say they do the work and everything.
Yeah.
You don't work out.
Yeah.
So you fit go abroad like that, but for you to carry yourself, you don't know where they go. You come begin they pay money to refer to the yourself agent. Go follow Kalahari Desert. Say they follow Agadez. My sister, if I catch you, let me go report you first.
But yeah, I'm sure you know say the message where we dey talk say this avenue now how traffickers and smugglers they used to do their work. They feel compromise a lot of things. Say, see, if you reach there just with 500,000 naira, just pay me. They go smuggle you. You follow Agadez, follow this, and before you know it, you don't hook for Libya. That is the thing. So we know they say if you to travel bad, but you got to have a plan. Follow due process. You cannot enter another man's country without following the due process. No, now just for your house now. Somebody go from fence, jump enter your house.
Come enter your kitchen, begin to serve himself food.
So
anyway, time don't reach. Maybe say we go close mouth round for this evening. About the time, maybe so if we take with that. But thank you, Mr. Kenneth Gyang, for joining us this evening.
Yeah, I mean, it's my pleasure.
Yeah,
I really enjoy the talk myself because I think that it is something that we always need to just talk about.
Yeah, thank you so much.
And we believe so next time if we call you, you go still join us again.
Of course, no, we'll be together.
Oh, okay, all right. So we have more that we engage you to on this because you really have exposed a lot of things,
Oh yeah, now. Well, as it is so now, so nine be our gist with Mr. Kenneth Gyang for this evening. But sharply, any other information?
Yeah, thank you so much. So if you follow us for social media, for Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, now the same name, ATIPSOM Nigeria, ATIPSOM Nigeria. And for this particular program, what we do, if you even go our Facebook, go watch them, or our YouTube channel, go watch them. I beg, make you follow us again next week, same time,
same station.
Yes,
7 o'clock in the evening. ATIPSOM. Make we join hands and human trafficking and smuggling of migrants.
Thank you.
And smuggling of migrants is it follows the critique in illicit business of
Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next week.
Smuggling of migrants at national and regional level between Nigeria